Hi everyone, this is a video for a build for Toukiden 2 Endgame. This is a very efficient build that can deliver an ugly amount of damage. The Mitama combo you use for the build is Nomi no Sukune, Unkei and Watanabe no Tsuna. They are three Mitamas. Two of the Mitamas of the combo are specific for the club, and give you an ability, a booster designed for the club. The third one I use for the build is an attack Mitama, because I like attack skill very much, and I think they give a special boost to this build. The two club-oriented Mitama are Unkei and Watanabe no Tsuna. They give the prescience, which reduce the charge speed for attacks. Armor Steel is very useful during fight, because if you know the club, you know you can enter a hyper-powered state using the square attack, the charged square attack. You see your hand become yellow or red. During hyper-powered state, the charge time of attacks is even faster. With double prescience and hyper-powered state activated, each charge step is probably less than a second. So you can do a lot of charged attack with an impressive damage output. Earthshaker is especially useful because you will use the Devastator attack most of the times. The idea is to build up hyper-powered state as soon as possible, and then spam Devastator attack, which is the square, circle attack. You keep circle pressed, charge step 1, you keep again circle step, circle pressed for step 2, and so on. Step 3 of the Devastator attack deliver an amount of damage very similar to a Destroyer attack, which is an impressive amount of damage. For Guardians is useful to gain Precision Strike, and Sculpture the Soul is especially needed for this build because of the knockback immunity it gives you. I use this build from some days, and the attacks that are able to interrupt your charge are very few. There are some, but they are very few. You just need to learn which one can stop your attack. Every other attack will not stop your charge attack. This means that you can spam circle triple step attack continuously and deliver an ugly amount of DPS. I use Nomi no Sukune to have the 3 attack abilities to gain even more offense. I think this is the better build because Carnage gives you auto crit for a limited amount of time. This means that with the hyper-powered state activated, you can deliver a lot of charged critical strike. And the last attack of the Devastator combo, under Carnage and under Might, he can literally destroy anything. He is very, very powerful. I love Leech because the build can deliver very powerful blow. So with a single 3 charged step of Devastator, you probably will be able to full completely your life even if you are near death. Might just add more damage. I must admit I don't like very much these two skills, but they are synergic ones with the other, because you can spam Vortex and then use Curse if you have both active, to be sure that the Oni will take the Vortex damage, because Curse will slow it a lot, and probably it will stay on place. One of the worst thing of the build is when an Oni is very mobile, or I mean an Oni that move a lot around the battlefield can be difficult to hit with all charged attacks. Usually this kind of Oni is not very powerful. The most powerful Oni are bulky and big Oni, so you will hit them very easily. Another problem is when your allies start to use Destroyer and Oni Burial attacks, because those attacks usually move the Oni around the battlefield. Those attacks knock the Oni back, and you will probably lose the chance to complete your Devastator attacks. Anyway, the build is very efficient. You can swap these two probably, or even this one if you like the main skills of Spirit and the Space Mitama type, combat type. I am more an attack oriented player, and I think the build will take the most from the attack Mitama. Still, I haven't playtest a lot with Spirit and Space fighting style, so perhaps it's better for you. The equipment is based on your preferences. I like the Petros armor because it gives resistance, high resistance versus any kind of attack, even if you are very low on Aegis. I don't find Aegis very useful until you build a lot of it, but I think it is very useful only on a tank build. This is a full-out DPS build, and not a very enduring build too, because you don't employ a lot of defensive move or skill, so you must be a little aware of your hit points in order to not be killed outright while, for example, charging an attack and be hit by an Oni combo, because you will not be knocked back from the first attack of an Oni, for example. So the second attack will hit you, and perhaps it will kill you. For the weapon, I prefer the Southern Sage weapon, because it has the best critical rate ratio. Here are the basic stats for the weapon. I don't remember the exact math, but with the basic food buff, I usually have around 60% critic chance, which is very high, because more than half the near attacks will be critical hit, which does 150 more damage, so it is even more damage. I don't like very much elemental builds for this one, because this is mostly... I think that Precision Strike is better for this build. To crit often the last attack of Devastator means unleash a great amount of damage. Just for sake of information, Southern Sage weapon is built from 5 ring smasher which is reforged into Oni Breaker MK.2, which is reforged into Shadow Shattere, which is reforged into Satsuma Hayato, for which you need a Mitama. To reforge into this, you need a Mitama. The Mitama is... Saigo Takamori. You need the shard from this Mitama, and you gain this shard by maxing out Saigo Takamori. I don't remember where Saigo Takamori is taken, but you can easily check on the internet. Perhaps I put the Oni where you find where you can from what you can find it in the video description. So a quick mission to, well, just for sake of completion, these are the boosts I play on. You can change them. Just these two can be swapped for other stuff, for other thing. You can change this Mitama if you think there is a better one. This one is stronger because literally Warrior gives you both prescience, which is a must-have for this build, and fitness. I like fitness very much as a boost in this game, even in Toukiden 1 and Kiwami. Toukiden 1 and Kiwami. This one are quite efficient, you can swap for some other stuff. All the other boosts are pretty a must-have, especially these 6 ones. I'm in normal mode actually because I'm completing the missions. I still have to do some mission. We can do what we can do. A quick mission. For example, the Quadrubrachium is a very difficult mob with this build because he moves a lot and has a very thin hitbox. Because you can attack almost only his feet, and he moves his feet a lot around the battlefield. Well, let's take a Scorpion Claw. I don't have any buff too. Now I'm pretty sure that the fight will go in an ugly way because I am recording it, but let's see. It's just to show you how powerful the build can be. The combo with the true ability is this one. You spam Vortex and then you slow down the Oni with the other one. To enter hyper power mode you do not do this, okay? Now you see my fists are glowing red. Then you just spam Destroyer. 2. This final attack is very, very powerful. Try to keep up hyper power mode. When you see that your hands glow in yellow or stop glowing, just rebuild hyper-powered mode. Once in a while you will be forced to recover your focus because Devastator attack draw some focus while you are attacking. You can build up focus by keeping pressed. While charging you regain focus. But it is not very efficient because you lose DPS. You will build weapon focus and you just continue to spam this charger attack until the Oni falls. The time is pretty low. I'm sure there are stronger and more DPS and the builds with more DPS, but I enjoy this build very much because it is not very frenetic in gameplay. You just need to relax and to charge your attacks. When you are low on health, just spam Leech and Might, so you can easily rebuild your life. I don't use the block feature of the club very much. I prefer to rely on life recovery. If you can master the block ability too, you will probably be much better at playing than me. I hope you enjoy this build. If you have any question, just add me. You can find my PSN in the description of the video. Good luck, have fun, and nice Oni's lane to everyone. And sorry for my very bad English. Bye bye.